I find it absolutely fascinating. Being able to see all the museum's exhibits that are actually currently on display is absolutely huge.
I think it's like 3.5 tons of stone in total.
Not much then.
It's sort of like a better real life cinema as they are than it is on a book or pamphlet.
We're going to be taking works from the store and installing them as well. So there's going to be lots of other opportunities over the coming months. Because remember, this carries on until September.
I haven't been to a art museum before, no. First time, I like say, you know what to do, where put yourself really. Is it like a fish out of water is the word I would use.
It's just wait and see when they come in, you see what they see.
Well, my sister's coming and other half, but my kids will get bored.
There's a really lovely open-mindedness to the way that they've looked at the collection and the works that they've selected. They're not selecting on preconceived ideas about things that they should put into the exhibition or big names. Everything is treated on equal terms, which is really what curators and museum staff should really look to do. So, and that's been, you know, an education for all of us in the museum as well. It's that democracy of value between objects.
I just was talking to a lady there, she's originally from North Wales, this is from there. Yeah, quite good, and you liked it.
I think I've learnt to be more open-minded, to think about the collection in a slightly more democratic way. I think also to think about how visitors interact with art when they're encountering works for the first time. I think that's something I've learnt from this process. Any visitor will respond to things on a very immediate level, whether it's something that they like about the colour or the shapes or the formal properties of a work. But I think with certain types of work, there is a backstory, and often that's quite complicated and involved. And I think it's up to museums to make those backstories accessible, and then all visitors can appreciate the collections on different terms.
It's called Last Punch of the Clock. So it's about sort of working life, but it's also about the lack of work now. Because there was a time when people could just walk into jobs and had a job for life. And obviously now those opportunities have gone. We're in a very different society now. And the world has changed, and it's very difficult for people to get work.
Punching the cards and, you know, factories and all that stuff, yeah, it relates to me quite a thing. And I love the story which in the background as well, so it's really great. I'm glad that I do.
I'm really pleased that the museum has taken this incredible initiative to bring in these people, people who, who are not associated with the art world and the art elite, because from my point of view, I'm really concerned that my work should be able to speak to everybody and not just a sort of a clique, So I think it's a fantastic initiative.
Oh, I'm really chuffed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
Okay, David, all right?
Dave, right, Dave?
Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
But the important thing, even if you understand the backstory and you don't like the work, it's really important to be able to say, no, I don't like that. And this exhibition is about that process as well, and rejecting things and saying, no, that's not for us.
I thought art is just one thing, but this art is more than one thing.
Working with Woolwich curators, we've delivered a fantastic show for the museum, but also for our visitors as well.